Alright, what's up people? This is SiTHFuRioN. Right now we're going to be jumping into episode 2 of series 2 of The Mandalorian. It's called chapter 10. I guess we don't need to do a recap once again. Like, the big kind of takeaway, of course, is Boba Fett, or Boba Fett, is alive. Man, so many people commented on the way I pronounced it. Like, tomatoes, man. Who cares, really? But yeah, Boba Fett is alive. Mandalorian is trying to find other Mandalorians now. Who knows where this is going to take him, his path, to try and find the species of this baby Yoda. I don't know, man. I'm just super intrigued in this now because like it's up here. The standard is up here now, man. We need to keep going. Yeah, no waffling, no talking. We're just going to jump into this. If you're interested in watching the full length, there's a link down below to my Patreon. And we're going to just keep these going each and every week. Full length goes up on a Friday. This reaction gets dropped on a Monday, hopefully, if all goes to plan. But yeah, episode 2, series 2. Let's do this, man. Are we still on Tatooine? We're literally just picking up where we left off in the last episode. Oh my god, okay. These bounty hunters. Could they be working for Boba? Fuck.
Wait. Don't hurt the child.
You little shit.
If you put one mark on him, there's no place you will be able to hide from me.
Yep.
We can strike a bargain. There's a lot of value in this wreckage. Take your pick. But leave the child. Here. It's yours. Take it. It's okay.
Satu, Squano.
Oh, I love that. It was just so cool with the way that the baby like just looked at him and he was like I guess there's still bounties, like bounty hunters looking for the child, right? But then again, like that's what they're trying to make you think, but really those guys was working for Boba Fett, you know what I mean? Because it was just the way he looked at the helmet, like he was deciding, like, take the helmet back to Boba or take something for himself and run, you know what I mean?
A Mandalorian covert is close. It's in this sector, one system trailing.
Are they the ones that left Navarro?
Don't know. All I know is that the contact will lead you to them. However, there is one small skank in the scud pie.
Which is?
The contact wants passage to the system.
Do you vouch for them?
On my life.
Fine. I'm not a taxi service.
I know, I hear you.
Wow. Is he gonna eat him?
I just met her 10 minutes before you walked in.
I thought you said you vouched for her on your life.
What can I say? I'm an excellent judge of character.
Wow, okay. I've got this little feeling that this is going to be a little, like, filler episode. Aww. Unless he's, like, really intrigued with, like, other children, like, you can sense it or something.
Kid? No. That is not food.
What did I say? Oh, okay, so he's gonna eat them. Okay. My God. I wonder if that's gonna become like an issue now that the babies ate one.
Razorcrest, M111. Come in, Razorcrest. Do you copy?
Oh, shit.
This sector is under New Republic jurisdiction. All craft are required to run a beacon.
Thank you for letting me know. I'll get right on it.
Not a problem. Safe travels.
May the Force be with you.
And also with you. Just one more thing.
Yes?
I need you to send us a ping. We're out here sweeping for Imperial holdouts.
Well, I'm not sure I have that hardware online.
We can wait.
Wow.
Carson, can you switch over to channel 2?
Copy.
Oh. I had a feeling.
You got a runner.
I thought it was Dave Filoni. But the fact that he said, "May the Force be with you," is it just like a saying, or does he actually know what the Force is? Like, because that's the second time now that the word Force has been used this season. But then in the first season, like when he saw Baby Yoda use it, he was like, "What is that?" Like, maybe he just knows it as like just a saying, you know? And he doesn't really know what the Force is, you know? Shit. It honestly feels like every other episode that ship gets a bit fucked up and he has to fix it.
Damn it.
Oh, where is he?
No! Found them! How many did you eat?
Wake up, Mandalorian. This cannot wait until morning. Do not be alarmed. I bypassed the droid's security protocols and accessed its vocabulator. These eggs are the last fruit of my life cycle. My husband has risked his life to carve out an existence for us on the only planet that is hospitable to our species. I must demand that you hold true to the deal that you agreed to.
Look, lady, the deal is off. We're lucky if we get off this frozen tomb with our lives.
I thought honoring one's word was a part of the Mandalorian code. I guess those are just stories for children.
Wow. Just calling you out, Mando.
When did she go?
Is he talking? Just hasn't learned English yet? Or is it just baby speak? You know? Google gaga. Then again, it's Star Wars, like even that could be a fucking language. The fuck?
You can't leave the ship. It's not safe out here. Let's gather these up. I know it's warm, but night's coming fast, and I can't protect you out here.
What are those things behind?
No. No.
What are those? They kind of look like eggs or pods or something. Ugh. Oh dear. Oh shit. Oh my god. I don't have like an issue with spiders, but I guess if you do, this ain't the episode for you.
Go! 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 Back to the ship!
Shit. They kind of look like the spiders what they had in Rebels, right?
Do you think it's aggressive?
I'm not waiting to find out. More incoming!
Get to the ship.
Yeah, anyone who's scared of spiders, man, you must be losing your shit right now to this. Pull out the fucking flamethrower you got on you. Just burn them all. There you go. My God. Where you gonna go, man? Oh, cockpit, right? Seal yourself in the cockpit. They're coming for Baby Yoda, right? Okay. That's actually really fucking terrifying if you think about it. Fuck. Is that the New Republic? More bounty hunters, like, who's tracked him down?
You have an arrest warrant for the abduction of prisoner X6911. However, onboard security records show that you apprehended 3 priority culprits from the wanted register. Security records also show that you put your own life in harm's way to try to protect that of Lieutenant Davin from the New Republic Correctional Corps.
Am I under arrest?
Technically, you should be. But these are trying times.
Mm-hmm. Wow, okay. Little callback to the prisoner episode.
Wake me up if someone shoots at us, or that door gets sucked off its rails. I'm kidding. If that happened, we'd all be dead.
So I wonder if he feels bad now because like he was eating. Oh. Okay. I was just gonna say, like, I wonder if he feels bad because he was eating eating the babies, and then she actually saved his life at the end. Okay. I would call this a filler episode. Yeah, there's not really any other way you can really describe that, isn't it? Like, we pretty much ended the episode the way that it started. We've not learned anything new. We've not really gone anywhere. Like, we pretty much ended where we started, you know? We've not really learned anything new on the main story. It was a good episode, but I think on the back of the last one, it should have been up here, but it was down here, if that makes any sense. I really honestly thought that the baby had kind of like learned, like, okay, I was eating her young and then she saved my life. I feel kind of bad now. But no, popped another one in. When did he grab that one? That was the question. Oh my God, so funny. And like, I get it. He's a baby. Babies always are hungry. But it's like, come on, man. From eating her young to the spider, like, oh my God, that was kind of gross. Yeah, I think anyone who's got some type of phobia of spiders, like, okay, this is not going to be the episode for you. But yeah, to kind of go back onto what I said earlier, like when he said about how may the force be with you. In the last episode, when Mandalorian first turned up at Tatooine, that woman, I can't think of her name, she was like, oh, thank the force. It's been said, right, now, granted, the galaxy is a big place. There's a lot of languages, a lot of species, a lot of dialogue. But I would kind of like imagine that, like, if the saying, thank the force, or may the force be with you, is that kind of common, then maybe like the origins of that saying or like would be more kind of common knowledge, if that makes any sense. I just think it's a little bit almost like they're kind of backpedaling a little bit, because in like the first series, Mando and a lot of other people didn't know what the fuck Baby Yoda was doing when he was doing shit. The only one who kind of knew was the female Mando. Like, she was saying about how like she had heard about a tribe called the Jedi, and they've got a history with the Mandalorians and everything. Kind of go from not knowing anything about the Force to it being said now twice in 2 episodes, something Force related. I just feel like they're starting to try and introduce it a bit more now. Of course, like if we're going to try and track down Baby Yoda's species, like I've said in the past, like maybe the whole species is very one with the Force. So, of course, you're going to have to start introducing it to a certain degree. But for him now to say, may the Force be with you, for someone else to say, thank the Force, it's, I don't know, maybe he just looks at it as like, it's just a saying that is heard being said, you know, when it comes to the New Republic. He doesn't really understand its meaning or where it came from. It's just what they say. But I think it would have been cool if Baby Yoda had actually used the Force. Like say, like when they're running through like those caves and Mando's shooting all the spiders. If there was like 1 or 2 that was coming directly at him and jumped at him, and Baby Yoda just kind of flicked his wrists left to right, and the spider goes flying up against the side of the cave and splatters. That would have been kind of cool. But because that's 2 episodes now where Baby Yoda's not used any force ability. I don't know, like I said, it's good, but it just feels like a filler episode to me. And going on like the first season, like I think you could say 2 to 3 episodes of the first season were kind of filler. So maybe we'll get the same. Maybe we'll get 2 to 3 episodes in series 2 that's going to be kind of the same. Because like, I've gone back and I've rewatched series 1 a few times now. Like actually, like I'll tell you my play order. So this is how I binge watched this show, and I have binge watched it a few times now. I always go chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, and then 7 and 8. I'm not gonna lie, I've watched it like that a few times. Like chapter 6, you can definitely skip. It's very self-contained. Like the The episode literally ends with the way that it starts, with Mandalorian going from point A to point B. We don't really learn anything new. We don't look like it wouldn't even be that bad, like I said, about how like if the prisoner was like an ally to Mando and he became like a member of the group for the final battle. I said it at the end of episode 6. I said it in my review. It wouldn't be that bad if he helped out, if he became an ally and shit. But he died at the end. Everyone got caught and captured, and you know. So it's like, what did we really gain or benefit from that episode? It was a filler. It was, you know, very self-contained. Like, yeah, it might lead on to something. Like, of course, like maybe Bill Burr would come back, or something could happen there. Maybe the girl that they have in like the thumbnail, she'll break out and she'll come and try and get revenge because of her brother being killed. I don't know, but as it stands right now, you can skip episode 6 because, like I said, it ends with the way that it started. Episode 5, even though it goes back to Tatooine, and I love that, it's still the same thing. It ends with the way that it starts. You know, it introduced the gunslinger who dies at the end of the episode. It introduced the target. She dies at the end of the episode. We don't gain anything from it, really. You know what I mean? It's a self-contained little story, and it was great. But what did we actually really get from it, as far as the overall story of the child and trying to keep it safe from the Empire and everything? Episode 4, like, apart from the fact that it introduced a ally, and it had like a little bit of like character growth to a certain degree, because Mando was going to leave Baby Yoda and fuck off, but then at the end he realized that he had to protect the child. But that was like established in what, like the last minute or so, when the bounty hunter turned up. Like the rest of the episode, like trying to save the people and everything, it was great, but the episode ended with the way that it started, with Mando flying through space. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, nothing new was learned. So, like, you can skip 4, but as far as, like, consistency, I would say you could watch 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then 7 and 8. 5 and 6, skip. 6 is probably the weakest one. Series 2 so far, I would say... No, actually, I would say this is the weakest one. So far, out of all 10 episodes, I would say this is the weakest one as far as story. Because even episode 6, it was a pretty good episode. You know what I mean? Bill Burr, of course, and episode 6 was still a filler, but it was a good episode. This is probably the weakest episode out of them all so far. Sadly. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. There's not really much else I can say, really, about this episode. It really does feel like a filler, sadly. Like, it's so early to kind of actually say it, but going on Series 1, I've got a feeling Chapter 10 might be the one that I might skip when it comes to this season. But then again, saying that, like, the way that this one started and the way the last one ended, it's like they bleed into each other. And with the way that this one ends, with the passengers still on the ship, maybe Chapter 11 will start off with Mando taking the passenger to where she needs to go, dropping her off, being told the information about the Mandalorians, then he goes off to them while his ship gets fixed or something, you know what I mean? Because if you look at season 1, like I said, the episode ends with the way that it starts, with Mando on his ship flying somewhere. You know what I mean? With this season, they might kind of make sure that each episode, the start and the end, bleeds into the next one. You know what I mean? So, like, you can just binge watch and it's like one long story. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to wrap this up. I really hope you've enjoyed this reaction. Like I said at the start, the full length is down below if you want to go and check it out, up on my Patreon. I'm going to be having loads and loads of content dropping going into the future. I think over like the next 2 months, well, for like the rest of this year, I'm really gonna start dropping a lot of content. I've already got, I think, almost 20 episodes filmed of 2 different shows that I need to start editing soon. And I need to get back on top of Sons of Anarchy, Banshee. Hopefully by the time I finish The Mandalorian, there'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll have 5 different shows on my channel. Loads of content dropping. And maybe even more stuff, because I plan to do movies and everything as well. So, hectic year for the rest of this year, man. But yeah, for now, give this video a thumb up if you like it. Comment down below, let me know what you think. And subscribe if you haven't already, man. Alright? I've been SiTHFuRion, and I'll catch you in the next one, man.